Child, podcasting is so difficult. Like, I remember why I stopped recording because like, I've been fine with this microphone. I got a new mic. If you listen to my last video, whatever, you know I got a new microphone. But my recording program wanted to act like she don't know who that is. Now, mind you, we've worked together before. So why are you pretending like you don't know my name, Alicia Keys? You know who I am. You know who this new microphone is. Like, why are we playing? Anyway, child, I had done went down to people.com to see if there was anything to give y'all. And the first story I see is Ray J claims doctors told him he has months to live. So now I gotta click it. You know how I hate to click a link. But I got to see what he's talking about, because hello? Not you finna die next week. Let's see. The singer was hospitalized for pneumonia and heart pain in early January 2026. I'm sure he was, because he's finna go to jail. Ray J is giving fans an update on his health. The singer was recently hospitalized after contracting pneumonia and experiencing heart pain earlier this month, per Daily Mail. And on Sunday, Ray J shared on social media where his health stands. In the Instagram video shared on Sunday, the singer thanked the fans for thinking of him and praying for him during his recent health issues. Quote, "I want to thank everybody for praying for me." And he goes on. He said his heart is only beating like 25%, and as long as he stays focused and stays on the right path, everything will be all right. Well, to stay on the right path, Willie Ray Norwood Jr., you would have to be on the right path, and you're not. So you may pass away. Like, it's just not giving you're gonna live if that's the prerequisite for your life. Because if you remember, just a few short months ago, you had a gun and you was holding it on your wife and baby and a man. You did the crime, and now you want to swing back around and be like, oh, my heart. But as long as I stay positive and stay focused and stay on the right path, well, sweetheart, you're on the wrong one. So rest in peace, I guess. I don't know. It's just not giving you're going to live if that's your prerequisite. In a recent Instagram live, which was later reshared on X, Ray J said, 2027 is definitely a wrap for me, adding that doctors told him he will not live long. He said his heart had turned black due to abusing alcohol and drugs, and he admitted to feeling invincible. Well, I guess if he had one wish, it would be to live. I don't know. I'm not going to miss Ray J. I'm not. This man has been a terror for many, many moons. Sonya can go with him if it's up to me. And why is my phone steady buzzing? Cease. And now paper's falling. I'm just going through a lot right now. But yes, Willie Ray, he don't do nothing for me. Sonja get on my nerves because she just enables him to do whatever he wants to do. And everything he wants to do is bad. So, if the Lord is calling you home to end the terror on this world, thank God. No shade. Well, full shade. Moving along, child. What else is on this internet? Come on, Susan Lucci. Oh, wait. Not she lost her husband of 52 years. Ain't nobody told me. Well, rest in peace to Mr. Lucci. God bless. But she's finding her joy again, so glory to God. All right, let's go over to TMZ. Bill Cosby, child. Let's see. He admitted under oath that he refilled a recreational prescription for Quaaludes he got from a gynecologist at a poker game 7 times with the intention of giving the pills to women in hopes of having sex with them. And he said he never downed a single pill himself. Well, why would he? He don't need to be falling out. He want the women to be falling out so he can do heinous things. Like, hello? Y'all, Bill Cosby is so ugly. Like, in the face. I don't mean in the heart, which is also true. But in the face, he's ugly. Shirley Raines, the founder and CEO of Beauty to the Streets, known as Miss Shirley, has died. She was the young lady who would be on TikTok doing, like, washing homeless people's hair and that kind of thing. So we lost a real one. Rest in peace to her, and prayers to the family. Angelina Jolie's son is making movies now. Praise God. I don't know if he's writing, directing, starring, filming. I don't know. But prayers. And I hope it goes well. Star of My 600 Pound Life episode, Charity Pierce, has passed away. She died Tuesday at 1:20 a.m. Now, I don't really watch My 600 Pound Life, but I do watch recaps on YouTube when I be bored. I don't remember who Charity is, but God rest her. She was in season 3 of My 600 Pound Life when she weighed nearly 800 pounds. Charity Diva, this picture they got of you, honey, it's not, they did you wrong. It says no official cause of death has been released and that she was 50 years old. It also says in recent years, Charity faced additional medical issues in addition to, the morbid obesity, including a kidney cancer diagnosis that required surgery. So it could have been a multitude of things, but she is gone. God bless and God rest. I'm not reading about Nicholas Minaj. That's just not something I'm going to do today. K. Michelle isn't here for unmarried relationship coaches giving marriage advice online. I'm not here for nobody giving marriage advice online, to be quite honest. Because them niggas don't never be, like, behind the scenes, it just be a mess. And y'all done gathered together online. Like, maybe at first, y'all had a great relationship. And then things start getting rocky, as relationships are accustomed to do. And then we turn around, and y'all on here lying and pretending to be so in love. But you're not. Bring back black grandmothers who would just sit there and tell you what you need to know. Because these online anythings just... it's not for me, really. It's just not. God bless. Doctor accused of leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta star Shamea Morton with permanent injuries from chemical peel wants lawsuit tossed, denies fault for second-degree burns. Well, if you burned her, now I gotta click the link. Because here's the gag. If you burned her, then you have the fault for the burns. I'm not seeing where you think that that's not your issue. Like, you are the medical professional. If she wasn't supposed to have the procedure, you were supposed to tell her that. It's like when Michael Jackson was murdered, because I will always say murder. You knew he wasn't supposed to be taking all that medicine, and yet you gave it to him. So you are at fault. It's the same thing here. If you knew her skin wasn't supposed to have this procedure, or was in the minority of people that should have this procedure, or whatever the case may be, then don't do the procedure. I'm not, and then want to turn around and be like, well, no, I'm not at fault. Well, if your procedure burned her at your practice, it's giving you at fault. Anywho, let's take a gander. So, Dr. Jing Wong Harris, medical doctor, denied all allegations in a response filed December 19, 2025, arguing that any injuries Shamea suffered were caused by factors outside of her control. Dr. Harris said she was present and supervising when a nurse performed the chemical peel, and she acknowledged that Shamea complained of discomfort and said they applied a neutralizing spray. And Harris admitted Shamea had an unforeseen reaction, but she denied liability and demanded that the lawsuit be thrown out. But if the reaction happened at your place, like, and I understand it was unforeseen, but was she given, and I don't know this part, I'm just asking, was she given the proper information that these are things that could possibly happen, and with your skin type, tone, color, moisture, like with your type of skin, these things can happen. And sometimes, with other types of skin, these things happen and it is a low possibility, but it could happen to you type B. Like, was she informed? It's still giving crime, like light crime, baby crime, but still crime. Like, you did something to this lady and now you are denying having done it, but it was done. Like, the lady burned, second degree, blistering, permanent scarring, and she cried in pain during the procedure, is what she's saying. So, like, I'm just not understanding. And Shamea's lawyer said her screams were so loud that Dr. Harris, for the first time that day, entered the room where the procedure was being performed. So if they're telling the truth, Diva, you weren't even supervising. You were just like, go ahead, girl. And then she went ahead, and it turned out terribly. It's just give that lady some money. That's what it's giving to me. Just give her a little piece of money, because you don't want to go to jail. You don't want your license revoked. Let's stop making this a big to-do and get that lady some money, because she burnt up in the back. I don't know what's going on with Digimon Hansu, because I'm not calling him Diamond. It's a J right there. It's like when I call Sonja Norwood, because there's a J there. And I'm going to say it. So Digimon Hansu has some troubles with an ex or something. I'm not reading that. Chingy admits Sydney Star dating rumor made him want to stop taking photos with LGBTQ fans. Why? Like, you took a picture with a trans woman. Okay. If they assume you dated her. Okay. Like, y'all gotta relax. Everybody has to calm down. Like, because they assumed you were dating a trans woman who is gorgeous, who is T. Now you want to stop taking pictures with LGBTQ fans because the assumption and the accusation has already been made. It's just a chop for me. It's a chop. For you to be upset, number one, that this picture, I'm just not understanding why taking this picture, because you took pictures with Nelly, and if somebody were like, him and Nelly go together, just at random, would you stop taking pictures with men? Like, if somebody said you went with a random woman that you took a picture with, just a random cisgender woman, I should say, that you took a picture with, if somebody was like, oh, he go up, would that make you want to stop taking pictures with straight women? I'm just not understanding why that accusation would make you feel that way. See, that's my problem, is that I think everybody should just relax. That's my gig. Like, I just really feel like if I'm standing next to a white person and someone is like, oh, okay, go with a white person. I mean, I'm not going to ostracize white people any more than I already do. And I do, no shade. Like, I got a couple white people that, I'm cool with, but I don't surround myself with white people, just like this man doesn't surround himself with queer people. So on the random off chance that you see one and they like your work and they want to take a picture, see them, hug them, say cheese, and go on about your day. I'm just not getting it. I just don't understand, because I just think everybody relax. It just gives me, everybody needs to calm down, because if you took a picture with a piece of fried Popeye's chicken and somebody said, oh, Chingy, go with that piece of chicken, you gonna stop going to Popeye's? Like, stop. Just over dramatic for no reason. And for what? No reason. Anyway, half and half star Rachel True demands apologies from celebs who said electing a black president ended racism. But why? Like, I see the angle that you're aiming for. I see where you're trying to go. But why would they apologize to you specifically? Why would they apologize? Why would they say, I am sorry, Rachel True, specifically? I understand the point she's trying to make is that's not the case. Like, Sorry, I hit the mic. The point she's trying to make is y'all said it was going to be this way and it's not. And y'all said white people was going to treat us a certain way and they're not. It actually ended up getting worse. But why would we apologize to Rachel True? I'm just like, I'm not getting it. Like, I'm just not. Anywho, Karen Huger shares how fellow inmates removed their extensions to give her braids during DIY jail stint. Now, why? Why does she need braids? She knew she was going to jail. She could have had braids. Like, this don't make sense to me. Like, Diva, you knew you were going to jail. That's the thing about Karen that throws me. Because you saw the video like we saw the video, baby. You was intoxicated. You was intoxicated. Diva, you knew you was going to jail. Now, why you determined to take that to trial instead of just being like, Your Honor, just put me on probation, send me to rehab, something like that. But no, you took it to trial knowing you was going to go to jail. So you should have known. You should have went down to your girl. I was going to say Nikisha, but you give, Christy maybe did your hair and get you some braids before you go to jail because you knew you were going to jail. They're meeting with Aaron Pierre. Marvel reportedly is meeting with Aaron Pierre to play the new Black Panther. Okay, I don't see it. I kind of don't want it. It just never needed to be there. Chadwick should be alive, but he has transitioned to glory. But should it be Aaron Pierre? I'm just not thinking so. I'm not thinking so. But maybe that's just me. I'm the only one. I don't know. Glorilla slams critics talking negatively about her looks. People shouldn't do that. Don't talk negatively about Glorilla's looks because she was pretty before the surgery. She's starting to look weird. Y'all are doing that to her. Like, it never needed to be this. I'm just not understanding because y'all do this and then the people go and cut their face up and look different when they pop back out and then you be like, oh, she look different. She look a mess. But you did this. So what now? Leave that lady alone, even though I don't really care for her because, what she pulled down to the Megan Thee Stallion by, utilizing her fame, building her fan base up, getting certain opportunities because of Megan Thee Stallion, then turning on her. I don't appreciate Glorilla, but I'm not going to call her ugly if she not. And she wasn't ugly. That was truly a case of you're not ugly, you're just broke. Because when she started getting money and she hadn't had the nose job, she was still cute. I just don't understand. Because y'all gonna make this lady look like the underside of a shoe after a while. And in 5 years, she's gonna be unrecognizable. And that's unfortunate. Speaking of unrecognizable, Summer Walker announces Still Finally Over It tour with special guests Mana Leo and Odile. I don't know who Odile is, but Mana Leo was on her own tour. Why is she? This like when Kelly Rowland decided to be the opening act for the Boys Mind tour. You're Kelly Rowland. Anyway, I can't wait for her album. Because I have been waiting. Kelly Rowland just got in Fantasia. I've been on their necks for 10 years about that next album. Because I don't count the one Fantasia put out, after Side Effects. Because, no, baby, that was not good. That was, let's go back to the drawing board. And so I've been on her neck to go back to the drawing board, as I have been with Jill Scott and Kelly Rowland. Now, Jill Scott and Kelly Rowland finna come out with some music. Fantasia, Diva, if you don't get off the stage down to the Blues Fest in Tupelo or wherever you at right now and get in the booth, I'm gonna be mad. Jack Hay Harry, who is 69 years old, recently got a facelift and a younger boyfriend. And the younger boyfriend said, don't get the facelift. But now he see her with the facelift and he's like, this is actually T. And that's the whole story. Now, Jack Hay looks good with this facelift. They didn't overdo nothing. They just pulled her back a tanch and everything landed where it needed to be. And I think that's great. She didn't cut up her face. She just pulled it back and everything looks okay. But she's also 70, whereas Glorilla, Summer Walker, whoever else, all these, Mia Thornton, all these girls, they are 25, cutting their faces up. Because after a while, their faces just start looking shocked. Like Taraji P. Henson and Vivica Fox with them shocked eyebrows they always have. Cease. We must stop. Anywho, Pharrell is accused of cutting out his Neptune's partner in shocking $1 million royalty dispute. I believe it. Pharrell, he always gave yuck to me. Like, ugh. If y'all could have heard this long pause I just took because suddenly I needed to cough desperately. So I had to mute the mic. Child. It's because I was finna talk about Deion Sanders and Karrueche and my body said, nope, no. I will make you cough before you speak on them. So I won't do it. 50 Cent and Jadakiss are either 50 Cent and Jadakiss are finna produce a podcast about DMX, or 50 Cent is finna produce a podcast about DMX and Jadakiss. I just don't feel like parsing that right now, but just know there's a podcast about DMX and 50 Cent has something to do with it. Amen. Country Wayne still exists? Oh my God. He's still out there. He got a billion views last month. Congratulations to him. I thought the man was gone. Not dead, just gone. A$AP Rocky say they knew baby girl took over the household. That's how youngest girls do. They come in like a wrecking ball. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I won't be participating in that. Is there anything? Is there one? Won't you come? Oh, Anthony Anderson, I won't be talking about him. He said he and Roxy going together. That's all I'll give you. I don't like him. I don't. I just simply do not. Will Smith nearly died during North Pole dive after accidentally pulling off his breathing mask. Well, don't pull that off. You need that to breathe. Now, I know it was an accident, but don't. Taylor Swift is getting inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and she's one of the youngest to do it at 36. Congratulations, happy birthday. Apparently, Travis Scott got dissed by Pusha T. I thought they was the same girl. It's giving same font, just one italicized and the other one bold. I don't care. Kenan and Kel teaming up again for a horror comedy film titled Kenan and Kel Meet Frankenstein. We're beyond that. We are beyond comedy duos meeting anybody. We don't need Cheech and Chong meet Tina Turner or whatever they was doing back in the day. That's a back in the day type beat. Scooby-Doo meets the Blues Brothers. We don't need that no more. We don't need that no more. Keep that. Because I don't care nothing about Kenan and Kel meeting Frankenstein. Frankenstein not real. I don't know if anybody know this. This might be exclusive tea. Frankenstein don't exist. Kenan and Kel exist. Frankenstein don't. So why would they be meeting Frankenstein? And why are they doing Kel must need some money. I mean, that's a guarantee. Kel needs some money. So they doing this little movie because Kenan feel like he really wouldn't be Kenan Thompson if not for Kenan and Kel. So he got to, reach back and help his brother. We don't want this though. Kenan and Kel meet Frankenstein. Girl, gone. Rapper Super Peach slams Jada Waiter. Accuses her of sleeping with rappers for fame and stealing Lil Baby from her ex-friend. Now, I saw this video come on my Twitter feed. I don't know these people. I don't know none of these people. Now, Auntie old and I'm Auntie. So I don't know these people. But I was looking and Super Peach is so pretty. Like, she was mad and cussing and hollering and stuff, but I was like, wow, what a gorgeous girl. So congratulations to her for that. I'm not talking about Cardi and Offset. I'm not talking about NBA Youngboy and Trump. I'm not talking about Nicholas Minaj. What else, child? What else? I guess I'll go and read about Digimon Hansu because this is the second time the article has popped up in different ways. Actor Digimon Hansu's ex and mother of his children arrested after allegedly punching him in the face when he tried to kick her out of his Atlanta residence. The most shocking thing here. Now, I don't know this woman, so I can't be shocked by her actions. So the most shocking thing here is that Digimon Hansu live in Atlanta. What's he doing in Atlanta? Okay, well, hey, enjoy your lemon pepper. I'm finna have some lemon pepper chicken tonight, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. Let's see. Karamo say he feels mentally and emotionally abused, I guess by the Queer Eye cast. You're the only black person in a team of white people. Of course you're abused mentally and emotionally. They don't even know they're doing it. Anyhow, prayers to him. Get well soon. Angel Reese joins cast of Netflix's hit series The Hunting Wives for season 2. Okay, hit series. I don't know what it is. Never heard of it, but hey, you got Angel Reese. That's fun. Russell Simmons denies fleeing to Bali to avoid SA allegations and says he's in the U.S. all the time. Okay, well, drop by the police station. Like, I'm in the U.S. all the time. Okay, go to the jail. Like, hello? It's me finding out the Knicks are a basketball team. Shocking. And I'm being so serious. I thought that was football. Tiana Taylor says at least for the next 18 years, she's focused on being the best co-parent with ex-Iman Shumpert. You can actually shorten that just a little bit because your kids are older than 0. So y'all can cut this off at 18. So your youngest is probably about around 6. So you can do another 12 years and then let that just be that. Praise God. Oh, Jesus. Russell and Kimora Lee Simmons' daughter Aoki is living her best life in Bali. No plans to return to the U.S. Now, mind you, Russell Simmons snatched up Kimora at 17 and Russell was like 30 or more. Now, he has allegations of SA crimes and he done flew off to Bali, but I'm country. Now, Aoki is 20-something with a 70-year-old boyfriend, and she in Bali with her daddy. That's a little, I don't like it. Aoki seems weird to me. I didn't even watch the show. I was thinking about watching and reviewing. I saw the first couple little clips of the episode when Aoki came home, and her sister was immediately beefing, and I was like, I just feel like I watched them be born. Like, I remember when they were like 1 and 4 walking down the baby Fab runway. Like, I remember when they were born. I remember watching Fab in the Life in the Fab Lane. So I just feel like talking about these children would be rude of me because I watched them grow up. Like, yes, they're grown, but they're still children to me. So I'm gonna keep it inside. Don Lemon and Nicki Minaj got into it. Well, Nicki Minaj got into it with Don Lemon and Don and Lemon. These rap names, child. Finesse 2 times blames Moneybagg Yo after he and his girlfriend are reportedly arrested in Texas. And everybody's ugly. That's terrible. Afrobeat star Davido says he's taking 5 DNA tests to prove he is not the father of young girl claiming they're related. Well, 5 ought to do it. 5 ought to clear that up. Lil Wayne issues apology to Caleb Williams after dissing Chicago Bears QB for painting his nails. Okay, sure, let the man paint his nails, apologize, all that is great. I'm glad you came to the light. I'm trying to find something to talk about for y'all, but I think this is it. Ludacris and Nelly faced backlash for upcoming Rock the Country performances because they were performing with Kid Rock, who notoriously does not like black people, so why are y'all there? Nelly, I expect, but Ludacris, what are you doing? Return home immediately. Issa Rae inks first look film and television producing deal at Paramount. Okay, work. Issa keeps winning. I love that for her. I hope that continues forever and ever. Mike Epps reveals how drugs destroyed his first marriage and sobriety made his second work. Okay. I still don't see it for Mike Epps because at that time he yassified his his child. He took a picture with his baby and gave her curly, soft, biracial hair when she don't have that, and she gave her like blue eyes or something. It was weird. I just don't see it for him. Todd and Candy still fighting child. He wants the divorce record sealed, and he mad because she talking about her divorce online and with various media outlets. It's her divorce, and she's a celebrity. So you mad because she talking about her own divorce. Like, yes, it's your divorce too, but it's hers. She can do what she wants. Anybody told me Jennifer Williams had got married, child? Her husband, Christian Gold, is ordered to pay over $367,000 for fake investment scheme. Oh, Jennifer Williams, you can't get a good man to save you. God bless. And gorgeous as all get out. But no, just can't do it. Just simply cannot do it. Martin Lawrence pushes back against Ari Lennox's claims that Martin jokes were rooted in colorism. Black people, that's the way we joke, is what he said. Okay, and that being the way we joke, we being y'all, still could be colorist. I'm just not understanding why you saying something that does not negate what she is saying would supersede what she's saying. It's not. It doesn't. She says they were rooted in colorism. A lot of those jokes were rooted in colorism. And you turning around and saying that's the way we joke has nothing to do with the fact that those jokes are rooted in colorism. Like, she was right. Like, what do you want from her? She's correct. And you did not dispute her claims. You just said some word. Anywho. Young Blue exposes 7th Streeter for allegedly sending cease and desist over collab track Shakira. Says I thought this was a stud. Says he's in the process of re-releasing it without her. I thought that was a stud. I very definitely thought that was a stud. My God, today. Joseline Hernandez celebrates 3 years of sobriety. Ain't God all right? Glory. You know what's funny? I call Joseline even though it's a J right there, but I will refuse to call Sonja Norwood. Or Digimon Hansu Diamond. Like... I'm trifling a little bit, but that's just me. Take me, love me, hate me, it doesn't matter, because I'm still going to be me. L.A. Reid settles with ex-recording executive who accused him of SA ahead of trial. I believe he did it. Listen, the women settle, and some men settle, the people settle, and I just be feeling like, I guess, since it's a, civil suit, it's me trying to talk into this mic and put on chapstick. But yeah, since it's a civil suit, okay, but we need to start putting these men in jail immediately. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up because it's not giving anything at all. And I'm back to Donnie McClurkin. And we've already talked about that, which means we have come full circle. And I've talked about everything I need to talk about within the past several weeks. So I'm going to get on out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things the YouTubers say. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.